Yeah. Midnight riding, on memory. We were shadows on the broken neon lights, running through the dark, chasing better lives. Swore the world was ours, yeah, we felt so alive. Didn't know how fast the time would fly. Now I cruise past the blocks we own. Every corner got a ghost, I know. All my brothers in my bloodstream flow. Even if I walk this road alone. Dust on my sneakers, dreams in my head. Concrete jungle where the real ones bled. Mama praying while the news turned red. I was outside where the fear got fed. Low-fi nights with a cheap cassette. Heartbeat loud when the sun was set. We were young, no safety net. Just loyalty, we would never forget. Windows cracked to the baseline hump. City whisper, boy, where you from? From the place where the lost souls run, where you fight for respect and now fun. Graffiti names on a rusted gate. Some moved on, some sealed their fate. Some still trapped in a paper chase. Some just faded without a trace. I remember laughing in the pouring rain, sharing pain like it's champagne. Now success feel bittersweet, cause not everybody made the train. We were shadows under broken neon light, running through the dark, chasing better lives. Swore the world was ours, yeah, we felt so alive. Didn't know how fast the time would fly. Now I cruise past the blocks we own. Every corner got a ghost, I know. All my brothers in my bloodstream flow. Even if I walk this road alone. Old school rhythm in my bloodstream still. Reggae sway with a rebel will. Latin drums when the night stands still. Cold street air, get a heart that chill. We had fire in a plastic cup. Broken hearts, but we patched them up. If one fell down, we backed them up. That was us, yeah, that was us. Blue lights flash in a rear view glance. Life's a risk, it's a dirty dance. Every choice, just a coin flip chance. We were living like no advance. Now I move with a calmer breath. Seen too much of that silent death. Every loss left a mark on chest. Turn that pain into progress. If I could talk to the younger me, I'd say slow down, just let it be. Not every war needs victory. Some scars shape your identity. Oh, hear the sirens fade away. We were kings for a day. Time don't care what you try to say. It just takes and it walks away. Still I carry the sound of smell of the nights we would never tell. Heaven close but we walked through hell. Made it out with a story to sell. We were shadows on a broken neon light, young and fearless in the summer night. Now I see it all in a different light. Still I'm grateful for the fight. Through the cracks where the wild grass grows, through the pain that nobody knows. All my brothers in my bloodstream flow. That's forever, that's all. Cold pavement under worn out souls. Street
Streetlights flicker like broken coals. Young hearts heavy but never show. We carry storms in designer clothes. Hallway echoes and slamming doors. Dreams too big for these city floors. We drew our names on abandoned walls. Swore one day they'd applaud our cause. Bus stop talks about a better scene. Dollar bills and a silver screen. But reality cracked that teenage dream. Life ain't gold, it's gray between. Share one jacket in winter frost. Laughing loud but we still felt lost. Every shortcut had a hidden cost. Every windman something crossed. Night was friend, yeah, night was God. We'd hide our fear, we'd hide our pride. Police lights flashing, nowhere to hide. Still 10 toes, we never lie. We grew up with a silent scream, where hope runs in and shattered dreams. Still I see us in midnight beams, young and reckless in broken schemes. Now I drive past the same old block, same cold wind, same ticking clock. Different faces, the memory shots. Time don't knock, it just unlocks. 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 Baseline having up guilty thoughts. Every lesson the street been taught. Trust was real, it couldn't be bought. Loyalty real, never for clout. We had hunger inside our ribs. Talking big about the life we live. Now I see what the pressure did. Turned some silent, broke some kids. Empty benches and cracked concrete. Old mixtapes on repeat, repeat. Heartbeat sync with the drum and beat. Pain and rhythm would always meet. Someone left and they never came. Some got caught in a different game. Some still chasing a fading flame. Some just ghosts with a whispered name. I keep faces inside my chest. Every loss just a heavy vest. Moving calm but my mind unrest. Trying hard just to do my best. We grew up with a silent scream. Late night runs and siren dreams. Now the past ain't what it seems. Life pulled hard at the fragile scene. Through the smoke in the city haze. Through the long unforgiving days. Still I carry those younger ways. In my blood, in my veins. If I talk about regret, it's quiet. I don't scream it, I move in silence. Seen too much just to glorify it. Truth cuts deep, no need to hide it. Mama's voice in the back of mine. Stay patient, son, your time will shine. Now I'm older, I read the signs. Every scar got a thin red line. Used to think that the world was small. Now I know it don't care at all. If you slip, you can quickly fall. No applause when you hit that wall. Still I rise when the sun goes down. Still I write when the pain come round. Turn that weight in a heavy sound. Let the 808 hold me down. Slow breath, cold air in my lungs. Old friends living in these songs. If you hear me sing along, we were right even when we wrong. We grew up with a silent scream. Built ourselves from broken dreams. Nothing ever as it seems. Life ain't black, it's shades between. Now I stand but I stand alone. City called me in the storm. All my brothers still in my tomb. And every word that's on. Word that's on. Word that's on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gray sky pressing on my shoulder. Young and restless getting older. Going gunning through my motor. City made my heart grow colder. Bus ride staring out the glass. Thinking how we leave so fast. Swore this struggle wouldn't last. Now those moments are the past. Concrete playground, broken swings. Cheap cologne and stolen dreams. Life was louder than it seems. Nothing ever what it means. We had fire in our speech. Big ambitions out of reach. Truth was something hard to teach. Pain was something we could preach. Sirens singing distant hymns. Streetlight halo shadows thin. Every
about getting rich. Reality at a different pitch. Some turn cold, some flip the switch. Some dug deep inside that ditch. I remember when the nights, empty fridge and power lights. Still we dreamed of bigger heights. Still believe we'd change our lives. We didn't cry, we didn't fold. Even when the nights were cold, we were diamonds in the cold. Pressure shaping every soul. Lost a brother to the street, another to a silent defeat. Now their names live in the beat. Every baseline when it hits. I don't flex about the scars, I just carry who we are. Every rooftop under stars still reminds me where we raised.
Where the night feels endless, chasing light in the dark and restless. Every memory still relentless. Even silence tries to test us. Tries to test us. Tries to test us.
Now I breathe with a different vision. Learn from pain and collision. Every fall a new position. Every wound a new decision. New decision.
New decision. New
Decision. I don't speak on things for show. Some emotions move too slow. Some regrets just never go. Some truths only night will know. Mama's voice inside my head. All that glitter ain't pure gold, she said. Now I see the path we led. Left some dreams misunderstood. If I could rewind the frame, would I move or stay the same? Every choice a burning flame. Every wind tied to some pain. City rain on tinted glass. Years move quicker than we grasp. Youth is something you can't grasp. Once it's gone, it never lasts. Still I move with steady pace, carrying every name and face. Every memory has a place. Search forever can't erase. Slow heartbeat, Echo Street. All those nights repeat, repeat. If you hear me in the dark, no, we never fell apart. Every scar became the art. Every loss became the art. We're raised where the night feels endless. Broken dreams, but we stay relentless. Time took much, but it never bent us. City scars still represent us. Still represent us. Still represent us. The smoke and the faded glory. Through the tears in the untold story. Every chapter, every worry made us who we are. No sorry, no sorry, no sorry, no so sorry. Night remembers names and embers. Cold December. Still remember. Still remember. Still remember. Black clouds hanging over street signs, cracked sidewalks, unwritten lifelines. We were young with some restless minds, talking big about escape routes and deadlines. Second-hand jackets, borrow hope, learning fast how the system broke. Every laugh just a way to cope, every promise we barely spoke. Train tracks humming beyond the block, cheap gold chains and a ticking clock. We were trying to outrun shot, trying hard not to lose that spark. Cold stairwells and graffiti press, heavy silence and folding chairs. Nobody told us life plays unfair. We just breathed in that midnight air. Windows fogged in a park sedan, blueprint dreams in a trembling hand. Swore we leave, had a master plan. Didn't know how the years still echoes when the sun resets. We were built in the after-hours, where the streetlights fade like dying stars. Every scar gave the heart more power, every loss left a quiet mark. High harmony left a quiet mark. Now I move through the same old city, different soul, but the past stays with me. All that hunger still lives within me. All those nights still drift so vividly, so vividly, so vividly, so vividly, so vividly, drip so vividly. Back then cash came slow as winter. Dreams felt bright, but the nights felt bitter. Some stayed solid, some turned thinner. Some got caught in a fast life spinner. Payphone ringing, nobody home. Concrete kingdom we called our throne. Loyalty carved deep in stone, even when we stood alone. We didn't cry where the cameras see. Pain stayed locked where the heartbeats beat. Spoke through rhythm and melody. Found our truth and identity. Blue lights washing the alley walls. Sirens rising and curtain calls. Some made moves, some took the fall. Some just froze when they heard fate call. I remember that burning pride, that stubborn spark we tried to hide. We were drowning but dignified, standing tall with a fractured stride. Now I breathe with a heavier chest, carry names I won't confess. Every memory I possess feels like both a curse and a bless. We were built in the after hours, under pressure we learned our powers. Through the storms and the darkest showers, we survived in abandoned towers, abandoned towers, abandoned towers. Now I see through a colder lens, lost some foes and I lost some friends. Time to break, but it slowly bends. Still the story never ends, never ends, never ends. I don't glorify broken roads, I just speak on the weight they hold. Every chapter already told, left a piece of my soul exposed. Mama's hands on a tired face, silent strength in a small apartment space. She believed I would find my place, even stuck in that concrete maze. Used to think we were bulletproof, youth disguises living proof. Now I know that the hardest truth is accepting what you lose. Some still trapped in familiar blocks, some still running from ticking clocks. Some found peace, some changed their locks. Some still here when the night wind knocks. If I pass by the old cafe, I can see it's like yesterday, laughing loud in a reckless way, like tomorrow was far away. But tomorrow came quick and cold, turn that fire to quiet gold. Now I walk with a calmer soul, still the past keeps a steady hold. Slow rain falling on empty lane, footsteps echo forgotten name. Every heartbeat still remains in these chords and these refrains. Oh, we were built in the after hours, from the cracks grew stubborn flowers. Even pain cut and devour all the strength we found in ours. Found in ours, found in ours, found in ours, found in ours. Through the silence and the distance, through the doubt and the resistance, every scar became existence, every fall became existence, became existence, became existence. Now I stand where the nights once started, still the same, just colder hearted. Every dream we once guarded, still alive, just broken hearted. Broken hearted, broken hearted. Broken hearted, broken hearted. Foggy streetlights on cracked asphalt. Footsteps echo where shadow last. We were young with restless hearts, learning early that life tears apart. Corners full of whispered schemes, old graffiti, old in our dreams. Chasing silence in alleyways, counting losses in neon haze. Cheap jackets, frozen hands, late night talks and empty plans. We were kings with nothing in our grasp. Every laugh fighting storms at last. Train tracks, some under distant skies. Sirens sing where the city lies. Some friends lost, some turned away. We just learned to survive each day. Windows fog with breath and smoke. Every joke a shield we spoke. Pavement scars became our notes. Every stairway with hope. We grew up where the night stays endless, where the streets carve stories relentless. Every scar gave a heart more power. Every loss left a quiet marker. Quiet marker. Quiet marker.
Hey, now I walk through familiar blocks. Same cold wind, same ticking clocks. All that hunger still lives inside. All those nights still drift like tide.
Drift like tide.
Drift like tide.
Drift like tide. Back then cash was slow as winter rain. Dreams felt vivid but nights were pain. Some stayed solid, some turned away. Some burned bright, then faded gray. Payphones ringing in empty streets. Concrete thrones where we claimed our seats. Loyalty carved deep in the walls, even when the darkness called. We never cry where cameras see. Pain stay hidden in melodies. Spoke our truths in soft symphonies. Turned survival into artistry. Blue lights flashing, alleys home. Some moved on, some never come. Some still chase what they lost in youth. Some just fade where silence looms. Rooftop nights with frozen breath. Chasing sparks that felt like death. Every choice weighed heavy and true. Every lesson carved something new. We grew up where the night stays endless, chasing light in dark streets senseless. Every shadow left a quiet echo. Every step taught us what we know. Taught us what we know. Now I see through colder eyes. Learn from loss, betrayal, lies. Every scar a lesson learned. Every flame a fire that burn. Fire that burn. Fire that burn. I don't glamorize broken roads. I just speak on the way they hold. Every corner, every code left a story untold. Mama's voice through the silent nights guided me through city lights. She believed I'd find my way, even in the coldest day. Used to think the world was ours. Now I know the streets leave scars. Some friends trapped behind closed doors. Some face life's unending wars. If I pass the old cafe, I see us there as yesterday. Laughing loud, reckless and wild. Dreaming far, innocence defiled. Rain hits glass, the city hums. Years move fast, the night becomes a memory we can't outrun. A song unfinished, never done. Every step still carries weight. Every street remembers fate. Still I move but hesitate. Past and present resonate. Slow rain on deserted street. Footsteps echo, hearts still beat. Every ghost of youth repeats. In these shadows memory grieves. We grew up where the night stays endless. Through the cold, the pain
Foggy streetlights on black dashboard. Footsteps echo in shadows lost. We were young with restless hearts, learning early that life tears apart. Corners full of whispered schemes, old graffiti holding our dreams, chasing silence in alleyways, counting losses in neon haze. Cheap jackets, frozen hands, late night talks and empty plans. We were kings with nothing in our grasp. Every laugh hiding storms that last. Dream tracks some under distant skies. Sirens sing where the city lies. Some friends lost, some turned away. We just learned to survive each day. Windows fog with breath and smoke. Every joke a shield we spoke. Pavement stars became our notes. Every step weighed with hope. We grew up where the night stays endless, where the streets carve stories relentless. Every scar gave the heart more power. Every loss left a quiet marker. Quiet marker. Quiet marker. Now I walk through familiar blocks. Same cold wind, same ticking clock. So that hunger still lives inside. All those necks still drift like tides. High drift like tides. Drift like tides. Back then cash was slow as winter rain. Dreams felt vivid but nights were pain. Some stayed solid, some turned away. Some burned bright and faded gray. Payphones ringing in empty streets. Concrete rooms where we claimed our seats. Loyalty carved deep in the walls. Even in the darkness galway. We never cried where cameras see. Pain stayed hidden in melodies. Spoke our truths in soft symphonies. Turned survival into artistry. Blue lights flashing alleys hum. Some moved on, some never come. Some still chase what they lost in you. Some just fade where silence looms. Or rooftop nights with frozen breath, chasing sparks that felt like death. Every choice weighed heavy and true. Every lesson carved something new. We grew up where the night stays endless, chasing light in dark streets senseless. Every shadow left a quiet echo. Every step taught us what we know. Taught us what we know. Taught us what we know. Now I see through cold eyes, I see tight. I don't glamorize broken roads. I just speak on the weight they hold. Every corner, every goal left a story untold. Mama's voice through the silent nights guided me through city lights. She believed I'd find my way even in the coldest day. Used to think the world was ours, now I know the streets leave scars. Some friends trapped behind closed doors. Some face life's unending wars. If I pass the old cafe, I see us there as yesterday. Laughing out, reckless and wild. Dreaming far, innocence defiled. Rain hits glass, the city hums. Years move fast, the night becomes a memory we can't outrun. A song unfinished, never done. Every step still carries a weight. Every street remembers fate. Still I move but hesitate. Past and present resonate. Snow rain on deserted streets. Footsteps echo, heart still beats. Every ghost of youth repeats. In these shadows, memory greets. We grew up where the night stays endless. Through the cold, the pain relentless. Every scar became persistence. Every loss became existence. Became existence. Through the silence and the distance. Through the doubt and no resistance. Every shadow shaped our existence. Every step demanded persistence. Oh, demanded persistence. Demanded persistence. Now I stand where the night once ruled. Still alive, still streets pulled. Every memory bitter and cool. Still mine. Still mine. Still mine. Still mine. Still mine. Still mine.
Якщо треба, я можу одразу скласти версію, що більшими куплетами плюс довгими програшами, щоб Суно реально робив севн. Ох, хвилин трек і додати технічні підказки для паузи, зміни енергії, щоб він не звучав однотипно. Хочеш, щоб я зробив таку версію? так хочу. Чудово. Тоді робимо максимально довгий текст для суна, щоб трек реально міг бути сем. Хвилин я додаю. Дуже великі куплети, довгі програші та атмосферні вставки для інструменталу. Чіткі зміни енергії між секціями. Подвійний приспів. Фінальні екстемнель гуки фейд-аут. Нові слова та образи, щоб текст не повторював попередні версії. Foggy streetlights, foggy streetlights, yeah. For crawling over cracked asphalt. Folks crawling over footsteps echo.
Cold streets under flickering light, shadow whisper through empty nights. We were young with restless minds, learning early that life's unkind. Corner stores and faded walls, echoes of late night calls, chasing dreams we couldn't hold, trading warmth for nights so cold. Train tracks underneath the dark, every step leaves a hidden mark. Friends come and go, some stay away, we just learn to survive each day. We grew up where the night feels endless, where the street shapes stories relentless. Every scar became a quiet power, every loss left a lingering marker. Now I walk through familiar blocks, same cold wind, same ticking clocks. All those nights still drift like tide, every shadow in me still resides. Some lost their way, some burn bright then faded gray. Blue lights flash down empty street, concrete steps beneath our feet. We never cry what cameras see, spoke our truth in quiet melodies. Every lesson, every choice shaped the voice inside our voice. We grew up where the night feels endless, through the cold, the pain relentless. Every shadow left a quiet echo, every step toward what we know. Toward what we know. Toward what we know. Toward what we know. Now I see through colder eyes, learn from loss and broken ties. Every scar a lesson learned, every flame a fire that burns. Whoa, fire that burns. Yeah. It's slow rain falling on empty streets.